Hello, everybody. This is a good one. Stream manager. I need to pop my chat out. Oh, yes, I need to connect my controllers. So, this is the point where 12 hours and 20 minutes streaming. No, I wasn't. There we go. That makes more sense. 43 seconds. Okay. Pop out the chat. Make it small. Okay, connect my controllers. So how is everybody doing today? Good? Well, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad that nothing bad happened. I don't like it when bad things happen to you guys. Okay. So today I gotta run around. Is the OBS on? OBS is on. I'm streaming. It's capturing. Okay. Need to move this over. Okay. Let's get right into the game. I read an article that people are saying that the music in this game is bad. I've been thinking that the music in this game is absolutely banging. I don't know what everybody's going on about. I just saw lag for a couple seconds and I was like, oh no, is this gonna be like oh, the demo when it first came out was awful. This is not as good as it was yesterday though, is it?
What now?
Let's just change. Let's make the graphics a little worse. Probably doesn't need to be at 200%. Yeah, I'll just change that. There, that looks better. 100%'s fine. Okay. I overheard your conversation with Fabian from out here about how you dealt with the human. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone, unless you want me to, that is. If I may say, I genuinely think what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us and we should all be grateful. Yes, I wanted to check the, popularity ranking. Whoa, I went up like 2,000! Through the power of the archetypes I can hear the voices of past heroes' souls. As of yet thou art but a shunned outsider. In the time to come we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. To become the true king of this land thou must have many faithful encounters with comrades to be and amass the souls of many heroes. You seem to be saying anyone can be king, but we know it's not that simple. If we focus on breaking the prince's curse, hopefully we won't have to worry about it. Yeah, why would we even need to worry about it? We're gonna save the prince. How's Maria doing?
What is it?
Fabian doesn't show it, but I bet she has it just as rough. I heard Maria isn't coming out of her room. I hope those two will be able to keep it together.
Amazing. What in the blaze?
Oh, can't get through a single day without a drink? We've all been dealt a shite hand in this life, haven't we? In other parts of town, they can't shut up about Luis or the king. So let me ask you, even if a proper upstanding bloke takes the crown, is that gonna fill my empty pockets? No way in hell, I say. People all got their ideas about what the country ought to be like, but at the end of the day, they'll never remember outcasts like us. Louise the King, to hell with it. What is it you want to know? Is there any new info I can get? Nope.
Amazing. What in the blazes?
I've heard that the previous king loved to travel. Now royalty might as well live in a completely separate world from me, but I think I understand how he felt. I've no desire to stay in one place for any extended period of time.
Ah, 'tis you.
Why am I talking to Hulkenberg? Ah, 'tis you. I know there's little left to do, but wait, yet that has me more restless than anything. Oh, that's right. Have you a moment to talk? Sure.
What's this?
Lately, I have felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? I'd get some exercise. Sound enough? And thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is cleared of distraction. Then how about it? Would you like to train in swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This seems a fine opportunity to start you on some formal training. Oh, okay.
I see.
Maybe next time. A shame. If you change your mind, I'll be more than happy to.
That reminds me. Hmm?
Okay, so Stroll and Hulkenberg both, but I kind of want to... Let's prioritize doing the missions. Things are the same as always with Maria. If she could just keep busy, I'm sure it would help her to clear her head.
Amazing. What is it?
What is it? That's sad.
What is it?
You'll have to check. Everyone's probably going to say something new now.
Save
I
it.
know that it takes like an hour and a half to check everything. Maybe it won't be so bad today, though.
God, I am grateful. What is it? What's it now?
Seems the trouble at the Grand Cathedral has been settled. I heard from a soldier I know that, apparently, they saw folks controlling a mysterious magic power without using igniters. Quite an intriguing tale. You want to see? Ho ho ho! Careful taking the piss with your elders, boy, but yes, I can see how a young lad could believe it. When I served, I heard plenty of stories about the Annex War. Granted, igniters at the time weren't as developed as they are now. I remember one tale about a mage who could use real magic, even involved some secret ritual or what have you. I'd hoped to witness it at least once before I died, but it seems slinking around the magic shop's the closest I'll get.
This place.
What is it?
Oh, today there's a hanging, isn't there? Oh yeah, it's already. This man is charged with the murder of a Clemar woman. The distressed man came upon the woman at night and... Damn fiend, just kill him already! Oh my goodness.
What a cursed devil be this.
Everybody's shown up.
Now, where was I?
Let's go pet the cat. Whoa, why is it lagging so much today? There wasn't an issue yesterday or the day before.
Here, kitty.
Oh,
Oh. You'll come again, won't
I just wanted to pet the cat, man. Why would you steer clear? The Grand Cathedral's good now. We're all good. Is there someone up here? Maybe? No, nobody up here. Oh, the kid wants to talk. Don't talk to me, Elda. I'm a Clemmer, you know? You'll change your mind one day, little kid. I know you will.
Hey, listen.
How dare they mock me, every last one of them. Poxy, lousy, no good, rotten son of a goddamned. If I had an igniter, I'd... That guy's angry.
Hey, listen.
How much money do I have?
What now?
9,262. Oh, let's go see if there's anything in here. People want to say anything new. Ooh, yes.
What is it?
The human at the Grand Cathedral. Heard someone finally put it to the sword. Just goes to show not even being in the capital means you're safe, so I've made my choice. I'll buy the best weapon this shop has to offer.
Hello there. What do you think?
In order to get the most of any weapon... Yeah, no, these shopkeepers are just gonna say the same thing. Do I have anything to appraise? Nope.
Hey, listen.
That reminds me.
Yeah, I want to work on Brigitte's request, yes. Oh, hey, listen. So there's probably going to be the people in the shops who will have new things to say. But it doesn't look like it's going to take me an hour and a half, because there isn't as many people with new things to say as there was.
What's up?
A full plate sure looks sturdy, but I bet it's hard to move in. If a human came, I might not be able to run.
Got a minute?
If you ask me, what a warrior needs most is agility and luck. First is agility, not only to beat your enemy to the punch, but also for escaping when you need to. And luck, to put it bluntly, that's all that matters in the end. Cowards who lack courage, they don't go out honorably, tell you that. Ha! Even getting paid well is a matter of luck, innit? Just a theory of mine, but feel free to take it to heart. Yeah, there's always luck in these games.
That will be quite enough. Lovely.
My husband said the army slayed the monster under the direction of Sanctifex Forden. That's good. I suppose as long as we have Sanctifex Forden, we have nothing to fear. That's not what happened. I did it. Nobody's got anything new to say in here. When in Persona games are we going to be able to walk into buildings without loading screens, like all the new Yakuza games? That'll be sick.
I just can't stop shivering out here.
What do you need?
You're not serious.
Mom hasn't come back. Dad said she went somewhere far away. I asked who was going to cook dinner and Dad started crying. Oh.
What's happened?
Looks like the mess at the Grand Cathedral has been resolved, but that doesn't mean it's all over. The human may be gone, but monsters are still roaming the place. The people of this city seem to think the state army will do something about it. It's bollocks if you ask me. How the hell are we supposed to deal with monsters like that? I don't know, we did it pretty easy. If we can do it and you guys can't, then there's a problem with the army.
You're not serious. Stupid.
Heh, serves you right, you damn nobles. That's what happens when you waste our tax money. Stop it. What are you going to do if that Knight Commander hears you?
That damn Luis.
That damned Luis.
The skeletons, they keep chasing me no matter how far I run. I just can't get away. It's alright, you've been saved. There's nothing to worry about anymore. Sanctifex Forden will protect us from here on out. Yes, Forden. He's the one who will protect you. Not me.
Well, I'm not a loiter at all. How did this happen?
Youth is a crime. Oh. What? What does that mean? Youth is a crime.
Proper racist.
Proper racist.
How did this happen?
There's so many conversations around me. Phew, it seems the human at the cathedral has finally been taken care of. I knew that the State Army in Sanctifex Forden would be able to handle it. This commotion caused by Luis is nothing to worry about. I've no doubt that the Rock of Faces will prove Sanctifex Forden's unchanging popularity. So you say, but don't you find it a bit odd that Luis's face is a similar size? News of the royal funeral incident must have already spread throughout the country, and yet it seems many people still support Luis despite knowing about the ruckus he's caused. What are we to think of them?
Say there.
That aside, there's a strange rumor going about. I've heard that the State Army had mysterious collaborators helping them with the human subjugation. Supposedly they fought with a strange magic that changed their appearance, not even an igniter's work to boot. If that's true, then the human and those people... You'd better quit scaring people with such meaningless drivel, lest you'd like to end up on the gallows yourself. First of all, if that were true, I'm sure they'd go around telling everyone all about it. But isn't it strange that it hasn't become a big enough topic for their faces to show up on that rock?
Look at that.
The people are confused.
What in tarnation's going on?
Doesn't it seem like the faces on the rock haven't moved? Think it's just going to be Sanctifex Forden in the end? If that were to happen, I'd feel bad for the previous king. It must have been loads of trouble putting this stone up, too. Oh, I didn't mean to. I already saw this. Let's collect the Magla.
Hello there.
We were just curious about the rock.
Isn't that?
So it seems that the bigger the candidate's face on the rock, the more qualified they are to be king. First is Ford, and then second was Luis. The support they've earned is kind of overwhelming. Even after a human rampage in front of the Grand Cathedral, Luis's following is strong as ever. If anything, he's more popular. This goes to show how dissatisfied people were under the previous king. If we don't handle this smartly, Luis could very well end up king. No, we've got to stop that from happening at least. I'm sure Forden's going to be making a move too.
Yep.
Now we know where we stand. Shall we get back to it? Luis's faction has left, but the Grand Cathedral is in a horrible state. The non-human monsters are still there too. Closure, where do we even start? I can't believe Luis could do something so terrible.
Isn't this nice?
Take me for a fool.
Damn that Luis, how dare he disgrace Sanctism. He does have his defenders though. Those tribes and pagans that abhor Sanctism are truly... Let's to leave those people be. Only ignorant fools would feel inspired by the likes of Luis, no?
Isn't this nice?
Isn't this nice?
No.
Right.
Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea, plus it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. Well, didn't they all die? If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg.
Yeah?
Have you heard the news? The State Army defeated a human. Splendid, isn't it? This should free up the soldiers for a bit. Hopefully those wanted posters of Heisme will catch their eye.
Look at that.
Sure are a lot of wanted posters. Hey, this bulletin board also has a bounty hunter ranking pinned to it. First place is... Oh, Katharina. That has to be the Katharina we know, right? Guess she really is worth her salt. Impressive, but these contracts aren't anything you couldn't handle. It'd just take a while to catch up to Katharina. I'll beat Katharina. Ugh, the captain's gone. The Grand Cathedral's a mess. My work keeps piling up. What? You're here for the bounties? Oh, sure. Have a look. You can accept bounty requests at the recruitment center. These targets are very powerful, but you'll be rewarded in kind. Bounty requests are added over time, so don't forget to check back. It's good you haven't been found out. Maybe I was worrying too much. Bounty target. Man-Eater Manjula, Fiend of the Wastes. I need to slay the Man-Eater Manjula in Tradia Desert, south of Grand Trad. The informant at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details. 10,000 Reeve just to defeat this monster? I guess they must really be struggling with it. This one caught your attention. It's a request to slay a Man-Eater Manjula that's said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it has the run of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs. Take out enough wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The military's short-handed, so this one's been difficult to handle. You still want the contract? I'll do it. You're brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through the large gate south of San Lumio Street. After you walk a bit, you'll find it. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You'll run into a swarm of sandworms if you're unlucky, so beware. As for the details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way, though. If you do somehow manage to slay the Manjula, bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed out there.
Once you do it.
No deadline, okay. Please slay the Man-Eater Manjula inhabiting the desert south of Grand Trad. Taking down the wild dog should lure it out. If you manage to slay it, bring back the Rampager tail. We'll exchange the reward for that. Each of these bounties are quite formidable. I wouldn't take them on unless you're really sure you're prepared. I'll be fine. I'll do Brigida's quest first. Oh, hey, hope you're doing well. Well, I do art for gamers and streamers like logo, banner, overlay, emotes, VTuber related to streaming at very reasonable price. Well, that's okay. I have been talking to other people about, art. Thanks, Grace Taylor, though, but I don't know. I'm still thinking on it with other people. I don't need to add you to the people already. Sorry about that. Thanks for coming to into the stream, though.
Whatever should I do?
I hope you're doing well, too. Okay. I heard that the monster of the Grand Cathedral was slain by the Royal Army. A masterstroke of His Eminence Forden. Truly, there is no other more fit to be king. Whatever you say. Thanks to the efforts of the Royal Army, the Necromancer's rebellion has been quelled. Credit is also owed to Sanctifex Forden, whose inspiring presence rallied the soldiers and boosted their morale. Once again, the one true God has rewarded our faith. Clausure. Clausure. Oh. Oh, my laptop isn't plugged in. Oh no. That's the reason why it's lagging. Oh my god. Hurry before my laptop dies. Get, where the hell is the... Oh my goodness. That was scary. Okay. Oh no, I've gotta... So, I guess I can set the settings back to what they were yesterday. That's why it was lagging. It was unplugged.
There we go. If interested, I can show you my work on Discord, so drop your Discord username in my whisper. No, I'm not interested, because I've got other people already talking to me about that. Sorry. And I might just go with someone who I know, because I don't know. And this only happens when I'm streaming this game, and if everybody come in and trying to help me with this, I'm not sure if I can even trust that, you know? Thanks, though. Anelda. Close your A. How may the church guide you? That's why I might want to work with someone I know.
Hey.
But where would we find that kind of thing? I'm sure if you frequent the places warriors such as yourselves often do, they'll naturally fall into your hands. Okay. Only buy things on Idols Day. What I've learned so far. How did this happen? The other day I saw them cleaning up that monster's corpse. The whole situation was a right mess. Feels like anything can happen now, what with no king on the throne. Definitely, mate, no telling how the allied kingdoms will react. What's going to happen if another country were to attack us right now? Ah, Clausure, the royal palace is taken to the skies. It's also scary. Before, during times like this, I could pray for our safety at the Grand Cathedral, but now I can't even do that.
That reminds me.
Check requests. Let's talk to the people down here, and then go do Brigida's quest. No, I've had enough. I've heard there's still a monster about at the Grand Cathedral. That blasted Elda spawn is still about too. It's also ominous. We're done for. Yeah. Amidst all the panic about the human, there's a rumor spreading about a chap out there who can wield a peculiar sort of magic. Heard about it from a guard to the Grand Cathedral. Some power they summon outside of proper igniters, where they change into a monstrous figure or such like. This is such a nightmare. First there's a human, then a necromancer. I've had it up to here with all this chaos. You lot are lucky. Grand Trad was littered with corpses until recently. Not sure how, but looks like it's all been cleaned up. Seems we're safe for the time being. They even pacified a human. It's the capital. I suppose, if only they'd have protected Halia half as well.
Come off it.
Monster incidents in Tredia Desert are on the rise. It's not surprising considering all the folks traveling here for the royal funeral. However, the army's struggling with our scant knowledge of monster ecology. Grace Taylor 0, here is my Discord. Okay. Grace _Taylor 0 is someone's Discord name, has been said in the chat. However, the army is struggling with our scant knowledge of monster ecology. If only we knew their weaknesses. No capital letters in Grace _Taylor 0. I hear there's a man in Sunshade Row who's versed in that sort of thing. That we need to rely on such a person, it troubles me.
Come off it.
A bit smaller than the one at the funeral. Oh, there's Stroll. They say that the army didn't defeat that human. Psh, look at you. Do you believe every damn lie you hear? Whatever the case, we know that humans can be killed. They don't seem like that big of a deal now, I think. You really think so? But if they're too much for even the army to handle... Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me.
I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it. If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me?
Aye.
I'm a little tied up. There's gonna be people in here who are gonna say different things.
That'll be just fine.
I heard Luis went completely mad and I was wondering what would happen next. But it appears that everything has been cleaned up rather nicely. It's fine as long as we can live our lives far from any humans. This country will be safe just as long as we place our trust in His Eminence Forden. Indeed, in the end, maintaining the status quo is the best path for this country. Some of the other tribes complain, but they should leave if they hate this place so much.
Right.
Ah, the Royal Capital's ale is a unique delicacy, innit? To think, I used to drink myself sick from the cheap swill they peddled in my hometown. I shall never again disgrace my body by drinking that rubbish. Hooray for Grand Trad!
Now, how did I wind up here?
Okay, oh yeah, I should go buy,
Give it a full push,
buy some knowledge from the guy down here.
What to do? Oh. God, I am grateful. What is it?
I keep forgetting that I can ride my sword around like a skateboard, like I'm playing Judgment, or Lost Judgment it was, with a skateboard. What is it that you want to know? Except I can do it anywhere. Except in Lost Judgment, you can't ride on the sidewalk with your skateboard. I don't care if it's realistic. I just want to be able to ride my skateboard anywhere in a video game.
Want in on this?
You've surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of here. That's Tredia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while traveling through it. They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Word is, not only does its breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. Oh, Fred's here. I didn't even notice Fred was here. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You'd best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's about all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you'd better know when to run. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later.
Amazing. What is it?
Okay, so let's look at the memorandums. Tredia Desert. A stretch of desert that surrounds the royal capital Grand Trad and extends further southeast. Though 2 to 3 decades ago the sandy plain was far less barren, the recent rapid desertification of the environment has taken its toll. One theory suggests that the Grand Cathedral blocks the winds from Ontario, which previously carried the sands to the river, and the resulting buildup contributed to the land's desertification. Since the rapid changes in the environment, giant sand-dwelling creatures have been sighted on and about the main road, never before seen near Grand Trad, sharply raising public concerns about the apparent deterioration of public safety. Melancholia Crystal. An unusual and dangerous magma crystal that few knew of until recently, characterized by their peculiar form and the rampant pulsing of the magma inside. Massive melancholia crystals can form very quickly, magnitudes faster than average crystals. They are seldom discovered and the conditions that form them remain unknown. In addition to causing surrounding creatures to undergo a volatile change called melancholization, it also attracts abnormal worm-eaten animals and even humans at times. As the rate of growth increases, the light it emits may change, at which point it becomes a trance crystal. Ugh. A word uttered by the necromancer Zorba, melancholia, though to be an invocation of magic where the magla within one's body irrepressibly bursts, causing biological functions to turn irregular. The phenomenon drives most creatures to uncontrolled violence, and bizarre changes can occur throughout the body depending on the degree of its progression. Okay. Senate. A council of sages who assist the king with political affairs, formed upon the unification of the three kingdoms. It consists of 5 members: the Prince of Ontario, the Prince of Oceania, the Royal Army's General, the head of the Crown Theocracy, and the head of the Igniter Consortium. The offices are held by different individuals but have no set term, and while each member is theoretically equal in rank and voice, the influence of the Crown Theocracy has been increasing for decades. More specifically, ever since Forden took the office of Sanctifex and Sanctism became the state religion, Forden effectively became the Senate's primary speaker and representative, tilting the power balance. Town criers. Spokespeople for the Crown Theocracy. As literacy rates are low, they're also responsible for spreading proclamations and other important information to the kingdom's masses. Criers are often seen speaking on the street corners of larger towns, even when no major event is taking place. Clausure, an archaic word of prayer and sanctism. Every person in the kingdom, regardless of religious affiliation, is familiar with a solemn oath. It is an extremely ancient word that predates the Uchronian calendar, its exact origins unknown. Clausure. 30% of my collection. Okay. So let's head out. Let's go talk to Brigitte.
Say there.
What is it? God, I am good.
Unstinking believable. You go fast enough on your little sword skateboard, then you disappear.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else can? I love it.
Well,
Let me just check if there's anything in here. Any new people talking? Nope. Okay, let's leave.
You.
Don't forget what we agreed upon earlier. It's a bit late for cold feet.
If
Yes, I want a carriage. I'm ready to go.
Danger.
we could fulfill a request there.
'Tis the monster-filled ruins the Igniter shop owner spoke of. A distinguished noble's family manor, was it? Don't suppose there'd be treasure and other valuables that remain. We may as well check, considering we have to defeat the monster anyway. No getting too sidetracked, alright? Our goal is the monster, not the treasure. We should be able to get there and back within the day. What'll it be? Wanna go? Let's go.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road.
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters, attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
This is where Brigida mentioned. Apparently the monster here sometimes attacks passersby. I had no idea these ruins were here. This was a villa for a grand old noble family, I heard, but this looks properly old. Well, at any rate, we're here for the Guptaros. The ruins are novel, yes, but let us not stray from our purpose.
But
There might be rare treasure about. Haha, true. Still, this place is huge. Hunting through it for treasure sounds quite the tall order.
fun.
Yeah, getting sidetracked isn't a good idea, you know. There's always a trade-off. The decision is yours, but pray make it sensibly, yes?
here,
Once a noble family's villa, now a monster's den, I see. Ah, don't mind me. We're here to complete a request, after all. You going in? I'm all set to assist. I believe more monsters will appear here once night falls. Let's not waste time and return to town before then. I am at the ready and prepared for battle at any time. Planning on going inside, are you? Well, here's some friendly advice. Don't! I heard an awful noise coming from deep within. It was a terrifying roar, certainly no noise a Goborn could make. You think it was a Guptaros? Really, a Guptaros? Ugh, there's no way I can handle a monster like that. I only came because I'd heard it was Goborns. I'll just say that if those beasts are here, then staying would be madness. You guys should turn back too if you value your lives. Wow, if the Guptaros really is that fearsome, then we better be sure we're well prepared.
Now, where was I?
Is more of anything to say? No, let's pet the cat.
Here, kitty.
Oh,
oh, you'll come again.
That cat likes to be pet just like you, Fred.
okay then.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready? Let's go in.
Let's go.
Whoa.
So the inside's like
We
this,
try
huh?
somewhere else?
I wonder where that Guptaros is. Give me a sec, I'll take a look. Well, I can't be totally sure from here, but it doesn't seem to be close by. I guess we'll just have to stay vigilant. It's fairly dark, so stay close. We'll guard the rear. Apologies, but it seems like you'll have to lead the way.
Yep, we're safe here.
Why did they sack?
Oh, wasn't expecting those vicious monsters. How could things have turned out this way? Vicious monsters? You mean the Guptaros? No, Goborns. I defeated one easily, and then Goborns wielding all kinds of weapons started flooding out. Before I knew it, I was surrounded by all manner of Goborns. God, just thinking about it makes my knees weak. I want to just give up and go home, but I told everyone I wouldn't come back until I became the Adventure King himself. Ah, bloody hell.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Oh. Okay, so it's easy peasy. What's down here? That looks like where we're supposed to go at this point. Let's go take a look what's over here. Ah, hey kiddo, which weapons are you using? Ah, it talked. You think a tooth can't chatter by itself? Well, chew on this. I've got jaw-dropping news you guys know nothing about. Depending on your weapon, your attack power is going to totally change. Guess that's kind of obvious, but it's important for magic too. The strength of magic depends on your weapon, you know. Chew on that for a while, would ya? Anyway, if your enemies are taking big bites out of you, bite back with better weapons. Go shopping or something. That's the truth of the tooth. You're very knowledgeable. Well, that's enough for now. Wouldn't want to bite off more than you can chew. Next time, I'll teach you some secrets you can really sink your teeth into. So they got teeth round. Telling us what we're supposed to do. Okay.
This could be our chance. Try some of this. Let's give this all we've got. It's too loud. I can't afford to hope. I stand put. Right there. Almost decided.
Well done,
got this
Hulkenberg.
handled.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're-
These gold boards are easy.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Even easier than expected.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
We found something. Not bad.
Balm of life. Sick.
Right.
There's nothing but Goldborns around here. So many novice adventurers come to this place looking to test their mettle. Some had the fool idea to bring in staff or mace igniters. You wouldn't be so daft, would you? You can't ever let a Goldborn see one of those. If you do, they launch into a frenzy as soon as they see your weapon. You may think Goldborns are dumb little fellas, but they're smart enough to know magic users are bad news. No staves or maces, so I guess that means we shouldn't go with Major Healer. But even so, Goldborns do have weak points. They all but fall apart when faced with poison or paralysis. Here, I'll give you this stunning arrow. Make them sit still, then take them out, and don't panic.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
Everyone, go! That's one for the captain.
Now, what's the
They die hard.
Is everyone? Take this.
Two remaining.
Good.
Hulkenberg's got this handled. Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
I can't.
Let's wrap this up.
Stroll always comes through.
Right there.
Uh-oh. Brace yourselves.
This is nothing.
Oh my god, these guys are so weak. That was nothing.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
That'll do. Don't let your
Whoa.
guard down. There's more of them.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Wait a second.
Yep, we're safe here.
Right.
Poison and paralysis are pretty effective against Goldborn. Just be careful about having a staff or mace on you or they'll tear you a new one.
It's all clear.
Okay.
Looks like they found us.
Take this. This battle's ours. Let's go.
We got him.
In the
Nice
neck.
going. Hulkenberg, pull yourself together.
Only a flesh wound.
Let's finish
One for
this.
the captain.
No.
Let's keep it going.
Take this. They yet cling to life.
Oh no.
Brace yourselves. We got him.
I shall fight.
Only
Is
one
that
left. Finish them off.
still
Clear.
standing? I see. Big note.
God, you've got some fancy footwork, Stroll. Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Satisfactory.
That is
Be
satisfactory.
careful. There's more of them.
Let's push through.
Oh, right, we did it.
Okay.
Come on. All right. We have the edge.
Is that
Take this.
Satisfactory.
Only 2 enemies left. Be sharp.
A tough one. In the net.
Got one. Great job,
I
Soul.
see you.
All right.
Let's stay calm.
Light up. That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Okay. That'll do it.
If it's useful, I say grab.
Yes, I want to heal. Of course I want to heal.
No.
Tis our opening.
Let's take them all out. Two remain.
One for the captain.
No.
Let's keep it going.
Is that take this? Still standing, I see.
Now we can maybe win.
In the
Nice
name.
going.
Observe. Right there.
Yeah.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Well, I got an achievement for something, but I can't see what it was. I guess I can. Oh, Steam's not open? Sorry, I need to open Steam. I want to check what that was. Library. No mercy. End 50 battles without taking damage, it says. I just got the achievement for. That's sick.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless. Come on.
Exemplary.
How do we get through this? Whoa, what the heck?
No. Looks like we're out of
Impressive as ever. Exemplary.
Very impressive. Let's take them all out.
Okay.
Forward. Everyone, go.
Three left.
Got him.
No.
Observe. Right there. Still standing, I see.
Let's finish this. In the
Nice
name.
going.
Last one.
Only
Is
one
everyone
left.
If I say so myself.
They yet cling to life.
Yikes! Here comes the counter.
Big knock.
Nice dodge. You've got
Perfect.
footwork, Stroll. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Come on!
They're on the...
Let us settle
I
this.
took them all down in
Let's
one
give this
fell
all we've
swoop.
got.
Still standing, I see. Hey,
Alright.
down. 3
I
enemies
step
left. We can do
right
this.
there.
Worthy foe after all. Three enemies left. We can do this.
I can't afford to. Let's wrap this up.
Great job, Stroll.
Take this!
They yet cling to life. Uh-oh. Brace yourselves.
Oh, he has very powerful strike.
And that's that. Victory's ours. I think that's all of them.
Ah. Ah.
I feel like I ran past something. Yes, this.
Let's push through!
Let's stash that somewhere safe. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Get ready, everyone.
Ooh, okay.
Think they see us.
I'll give it my all.
Try some of this! Let's finish
One
this!
for the captain.
can't-
Let's keep it going.
Is everyone right there?
Still standing, I see.
Stay
That's
sharp!
one for the
It's not
captain.
bad.
What's the
Let's
plan?
keep it going. Only one
Observe.
left.
Huh.
Finish
Take
them off.
this!
We're clear. Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
There's no way I'm stopping here. I'll strive for greater heights.
Okay.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Cat?
We made short work of them.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
I don't know how to get into those places. Hmm.
Hey,
All good.
We're getting close. Okay.
Draw steel! We strike first! Let's give them a fight! Two remaining! In the neck!
I step.
Fight there!
They yet cling to life.
I can't.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're still standing, I see. Uh-oh. Brace yourselves.
Strike me with lightning.
We're clear. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
What now?
That's what I want.
I knew you could do it.
All right, how's that?
Yeah, nice work.
Let's do this.
You face the night error.
That's not what I wanted.
Stay sharp! It's not over yet!
Tougher than I thought.
Fight there!
I was trying to fight the blue thing.
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone. Some enemies are still around.
Our usual tactics should
Like that.
We gotta keep pushing forward.
Seeker! Wind! I shall fight. I shall vanquish evil.
No, I want the slicer.
I stand. Oh, power of heroes!
Shoot.
Huh, take this! Worthy foe after all.
There they go.
Those guys are
Remain
impossible.
steadfast. Some foes still draw breath.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Everyone, go.
I can't.
Only two
Is everyone
enemies
up?
left.
Take
Stay
this!
sharp.
Still standing, I see.
Only two enemies left. Stay sharp.
I shall fight.
Observe. Right there!
Awesome.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Goodness.
Push through. All right. How's that?
We made short work of them.
If you see.
Oh, okay, I see.
Wow, not bad.
Imp ending pike.
We found something. Not bad.
So I was wondering if there was stuff like that.
Let's push through.
Impressive as ever.
Very impressive. Let's stash that somewhere safe. We have the edge. Let's settle this.
Observe. Right there! They yet cling to life.
Let's stay calm.
Two remain. The
That's the
captain
spirit.
took one down. Only two enemies left. Stay
Let's
sharp.
wrap this up.
You fight well. Huh, take this! Still standing, I see.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Good. 'Tis done. Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Okay, so I've got a feeling there's gonna be a space to crawl in.
Watch out.
Whoa.
We've been spotted.
That was the last.
Wrong wall. Yep, there it is. Okay, now I've figured that out. Ooh, and there's Gold Beetle.
Hey, you found something. Great find. Keep it.
We found something. Not bad.
Let's just do this.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
That can come in handy. Pocket it.
I know to stop.
This is our chance.
Forward. It's too late.
No.
I spot. Right there. May yet cling to life.
I shall
Going. And that's that. Victory's ours.
Cool, cool.
We made short work of them.
So this is where the fight will be.
All set? Look, it's that cat.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I just saved, so let's see what's going on with it. There he is. Looks like this is the Guptaros. He's really raring to go, too. No sign of retreat. It must be acclimated to people. It's likely caused damage yet to be discovered. Well, that ends today. We're taking you down. I see our foe's bringing his A-game, too. Oh, I can't wait for this. It's not messing around. Be careful, everyone. Well, I'm as ready as can be. Come, monster. You shall be rust upon my lance.
We'll do this together. Tis yours.
No holding back. I shall fight as the. Give me your aid. No.
Oh, okay.
Allies, together!
Let me help.
And thus I end it.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
okay.
spot.
We can do this. We can do this.
Trust me.
Helpful as ever. In the name of justice.
I stand ready. I see you.
I will fight with.
Only a flesh wound.
You first.
Observe the enemy. Join with me.
Coordination is key.
Behold my power.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
The
weak
freedom
spot.
of a wanderer. Let's work together.
Show them our might.
How's this? Still here? In the name of justice. Tougher than I thought.
There we go. Okay. Grotesque Guptaros takes aim charge. We've got him this turn though.
Comrades,
Especially starting here.
We'll team up.
roar with royal might.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
We'll do this together.
Go.
Knew it.
Not bad, if I say so myself. Nice. I feel stronger already.
Huh? I have never known such heights.
Well, you can get even higher. Brute's horn.
That's...
This horn is huge. Bloody awful to imagine being gored by it. Ugh. Really? You all seemed pretty put together during the fight. No, that thing was tougher than anticipated. If we'd let up even a little, we may well have been defeated. What? Even Hulkenberg was sweating it? What do you think, Cedric? It was a close
I
one.
don't know.
Aye, that sense of humility will serve us well. Arrogance dulls the blade, after all. Well, a win is a win. All that's left is to take this back to the Igniter shop. Let's do that later. Cedric, shall we head back to the entrance? I want to explore more. Everything in moderation. You'd regret letting a little curiosity exhaust us in a place like this. I think I missed some chests back at the start. I know I missed some chests in Grand Trad, but I'm gonna stop doing that.
Isn't that Morse cat?
On your guard.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Alright. How's that? Charge!
Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
Get ready.
Worthy foe after all.
See left.
Got him.
I can't
Nice going. Only two
I
enemies
step up.
left. Stay
Right
sharp.
there. Still standing, I see.
One left. In the
Nice
name.
going, Captain. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
I think I'm getting used to this.
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
Let's push through. Hey, good one.
Impressive as ever.
There they go.
Oh no.
Hold our ground.
This is nothing.
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
Oh, you've
Stroll's
done it.
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
My thanks. In the name of Warrior! Let me rethink this. After me!
Strike true.
The end's in sight!
Great job, Stroll. Only two enemies left. Stay sharp. It's almost decided.
Let's take it.
Finish them off and we're clear.
There we go.
Reinforcements.
Reinforcements.
I will. Done.
Where'd
Still
they
more.
come from?
What?
Everyone, be careful.
It's okay. Stay sharp.
Yes.
It's not
Don't
over
let
yet.
them down.
Die hard.
Observe the. Huh. Take this.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
I think we're in the clear.
Except for these guys.
Hey, great job.
This battle's ours.
First move.
Two remain.
Got him. Nice going, Captain.
Right there. One remaining.
Work,
We're all
Hulkenberg.
counting on you.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're
A
clear.
tough one.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Hey, good one.
The other way, they're like butterflies, right? I can handle that.
Push through.
I think that's...
Come on.
amazing! Great moves back there.
Impressive as ever.
Great job!
This could be our chance.
We have the edge.
That's one for the
I shall
castle!
observe. Right there.
Still standing, I
The
see.
freedom. Just one left.
The
That's the
captain
spirit.
took one down! Only one left! Finish them off!
Tougher than I
We're clear.
thought.
Is everyone up? Take this.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Okay. Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
There's this. I never went down here. What's up this way?
Skill.
They're down.
Tis our opening.
Got it.
No.
Nice going, Captain. Only 2 enemies left. Finish
There.
them.
They yet cling to life.
That's one for the
not over
captain.
yet.
Let's keep it going.
By the take this. A worthy foe after all.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
I think we're in the clear.
Great.
Nice. Look at that.
Top protective vest made from desert materials. So is that it? That's the chest I was missing, right? Yep. Let's get out of here then.
Yeah, nice work.
Let us settle
This
this.
could be our chance.
They yet cling to life.
I shall fight.
I step up. Take this. A worthy foe after all.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay strong.
One left. I can't afford.
Only one
Observe
left.
the.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Cat's going wild.
That's all of them. Great job, everybody. Whew. That should do it.
That should do it. Am I able to save here? Oh wait, there's a cat here. Or am I able to save?
What now?
Yes, I can save. Okay. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's head back to the city. It'll be dark by the time we get back, so we won't have time to do anything else anyway, but that's okay, right? Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern. Well, it wasn't easy, but the Guptaros lies defeated, and we have the proof, exactly as the woman from the Igniter shop asked of us. Once we show it to her and complete her request, we'll finally be able to shop at the members-only Igniter shop. That will be most useful in helping us amass more firepower. I trust you'll complete the task, Cedric. Well, we managed to avoid the Day of Calamity, but that doesn't mean we should waste the time we've got left before the Theocracy makes its proclamation. I agree, Luis is to be our opponent day one, and I would have us ready to face him, confident in our strength. Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And there we go. Okay, so it's 9:30. I work at 2:30, which gives me 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. So that's 4 hours. Let's see if I can't do the last few things in within 4 hours. Oh yeah, I kind of looked ahead. Or I didn't look ahead. I read a couple things. Apparently, the final chapter in Final Fantasy IV, the Lost, or the After Years, apparently it's like 5 times longer than the other chapters. Which, I'm not ready. I thought that I was much closer to the end than I was. But apparently it's the best chapter. So, I don't know. We'll see. I will play the whole game, but my god, am I getting fed up with it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the washroom. I'm gonna go probably get a drink of water. You should get a drink of water or something right now. That would be good. And then, I'll be back. Play more Final Fantasy IV, the After Years. Okay. See you guys soon.
Okay. I was just thinking about, does anybody here know Dreg? YouTuber? Oh wow, I can't believe I still have one viewer after leaving for like 5 minutes to go to the washroom and have a drink of water. Okay, let's play. It's showing up on OBS. Ooh. Oh, yes, I did want to continue. But it's bad when it's not showing up on OBS, because that means I gotta remove. Yes. File. Or no, I want to add a window capture. And then I want to... that. Okay. Make it a little smaller. Turn the volume down because it's obnoxiously loud. Maybe center it a little better. Sure. And yes, I can't forget to change the title and the game. Because I'm not that tired that I would do that. 4. Done. Okay, game is changed. Add channel. Not channel, sorry. Update titles.
Final Fantasy for the after years. Finishing up chapter 8, then chapter 9. Finally playing Final Fantasy for the after years. Update all. And put my Twitch up. Yep, okay. Everything's changed. Okay, it looks like it says I'm playing the correct game. Chat up. Okay. Time to start grinding. Grind up those levels. What level am I right now? I want to be at least over level 30 before I try that again. Because Kain was over level 30. And we have to fight Kain. So, you know, I'm assuming they want us to be over level 30. Did it. Yeah, this place will be the best place to grind experience. How far are they? And Theodore's poisoned. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. Now they're both poisoned. What? That's not good. This is gonna take a little longer. Oh my goodness. Let's get out of the water, maybe. At least he's not poisoned anymore.
You got the feather cap and the leather cap. Of course. Awesome. Okay, let's see if I can't do it now. Let's just do a quick save. No! Let's keep grinding. Fuck. I don't know. I might have to tap out of this game. I do not like this game. It's like, why? Why's everybody gotta go after him? I'm very scared. Do I have a tent? Fuck off. I'm 9 tenths. Okay, so yeah, don't worry about that. What? It's bullshit. We got ambushed and they killed Theodore right away. What am I carrying too much of? What do I have 99 of? Potions. I don't need, yeah. Oh well. You know what? I think I'm done with this game for now. I don't even like this game. Why would I put myself through this torture? I know that it's hard right now because I just kind of try to get through as quickly as possible. But, yeah, I don't want to do this. I know the guys are saying that this fight's really easy, but, like, I think... Because the strategy guide that I read for this said, to just use the band attack. And then that should be good. but I can't use the band attack because Theodore always dies immediately. You must have to be like fucking 10 levels higher in order for it to be easy where you use the band attack. Because I can't even get the band attack to happen once. They said use the band attack over and over again and stop when you need to cure, indicating that it's probably possible to do band more than once in a row when I can't even get once right now. Which means I have to level up a lot. And yeah, I don't think I want to do that grind. Because I don't even enjoy this game. I'm just playing for the story. I can watch the story on YouTube. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this stream. Or you know what, I'm not gonna end this stream. I'm gonna... Here. Close this. Close this forever, never open it again. Final Fantasy IV The After Years. Awful. And then I'm gonna, let's just watch it on YouTube. Okay. Final Fantasy IV The After Years. Cutscene only.
Hey guys, Devil Slayer here. Don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. It really helps the channel out. And if not, just please leave a like. As always, Devil Slayer Productions makes the best videos.
Devil Slayer Productions just... Okay. Don't forget to subscribe to Devil Slayer Productions, but... we got every cutscene from the game here. Ooh, and it's an old style. I already used Restream. Holy shit, there's like 3 hours of cutscenes that we haven't seen. Oh my god, there's at least 4 hours. What the heck? You know, that's like 5 hours of cutscenes. Cutscene wise, I'm not even half done the game. I don't know, I don't want to. I don't want to do this game anymore. I'm gonna go to Final... Like... It's such bullshit. I'm so sorry. For any fans of Final Fantasy IV The After Years. So this is the worst Final Fantasy game, as they say. Tonight I'll start Final Fantasy V. I don't care. I was trying to get to the end as quickly as I can. I'm not gonna, like, I was thinking, no, there's like 4 hours of cutscenes that we haven't seen. So no, we're not just gonna watch it on YouTube. I don't know. I read that, like, it turns out that the mysterious girl is a race. Apparently there's lots of them. But, yeah. That's all I know. There's probably more to it. But they should have... And the story wasn't that bad, but the gameplay got to be too bad. Too bad. If I was playing this episode by episode as it came out, I think I would have had a much more fun time with this. But playing it... especially like right at the beginning, I was like, I'm not going to be able to do completionist of this when that's what I like to do. I was reading earlier that like it takes about 35 hours to play through the story, but it takes 100 hours to do a completionist run. And that's what that says to me, knowing what I know about the game. That's 65 hours of just grinding compared to the game. And I don't know, if a game is more grinding than it is story, like I'm okay with grinding for a little bit if I have to, like sparingly. Like games that make me grind it as little as possible are good too. But like if there's one point in the game where there's a difficulty spike where there's grinding, I don't mind a little break from the plot. But if a game is just grinding, like I'm certain that I would have liked this if I played it episode by episode as they released. And I probably would have spent time to level up my characters more. And so when especially since this is the very first episode, or sorry, this uses the save from the first episode, which has the levels of the Hooded Man and Chiador, which means the levels from that chapter, if I was leveling up like I feel like this game was expecting you to, and then leveling up in this chapter, like I would, yes, it probably would be easy, the octopus battle. I'm sorry. Like, this game is not for me. I did like Final Fantasy IV. I liked Final Fantasy IV. I'm like... So yes, I've heard this is the worst Final Fantasy game, though. So it only gets better from... I've played the two worst already. Now. I mean, I beat one of them. I'm not going... I completed that one, but I'm not... I'm not doing this. I refuse. This is bad. I keep saying stuff like, oh, whoever designed this, I hate them. But no, the way it's designed isn't even it's the way I'm playing it, honestly. And it's the way people are going to approach the game as a full... Like, this game is meant to be played slowly. Very slowly. 100% it's meant to be played that way. If you don't want to get destroyed. And they made it that way so that people wouldn't get bored. They'd have stuff to do. I was even, when it was originally released, they had these extra dungeons. They had these extra dungeons that, were there just to, like, level up. And, for something for you to do while you were waiting for the next episode to come out. And I don't know. I feel like they could, for a full release like this, if you're just going to release them all together, that's like, yeah, the original designers, they knew what they were doing.
But to release it like this as a full thing, like they removed like the stuff that was there to you know, just to pad out the game while people would wait. But I think that I feel like they probably didn't what's the word? Rebalance the game in any other way is what this feels like. It feels like the game's not balanced correctly for someone to play the game the way that people are going to play it when they're all released, when you release it, the whole thing at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't have the patience. Like, I've got better patience than a lot of people. So I can see, like, on Steam, like, I see why it's a good game, too. That's the thing. I can see why it's a good game if you play it the right way. But nobody's going to play it that way. So I can see why it's got, like, 50% on Steam. I can see why it has mixed reviews. It's because the people who like the game are the people giving it good reviews, saying it's a great game. They're probably the people who played it as it came out originally, and they have that nostalgia for it, and it probably was a good experience at the time. And people who give it really bad reviews, which is like, I agree with the bad reviews more than I agree with the good reviews, but I feel like people who are giving the bad reviews like me are people who did not play it the way that it was originally intended when it was first being released. So yeah, I would say the game is good for its intended purpose, intended form of release, but it's not good on its own. And there's other episodic games out there that are good on their own. Even if you buy, like, you can play the episodes back to, so, I don't know. I think that for the longevity of a game like this, it might be good to do, like, having the grinding aspect of this when there is not as many episodes, or sorry, when they're releasing. But for the long term, it's probably best to either maybe the best way to do it would be while it's releasing have some sort of grinding aspect, but then after it's done releasing, you go back and you rebalance it so that people are able to do things in a much less tedious way, because they shouldn't need to if they're not waiting. Like, it's fun to do while you're waiting for the next episode, but if you have all the episodes, then you don't want to do that. So yeah, I think that if you want people to enjoy the game in the future, then you should release it in a form that it does not require as much grinding when you release something episodic like this. Even if while you're releasing it, because I'm sure that that's actually fun. Like, while you're releasing it, and then having the extra dungeons and like. But none of that stuff is even in this game, and it doesn't feel like they rebalanced. Yeah, that's my review of this game. I'm giving the review because I'm not fucking playing it anymore, because it pissed me off. Pissed me off today. I made it far enough through. One thing that I'm happy about this game for is that I really like getting to know Palam and Param more. So I was reading some people don't like how they're in their 20s and acting like they're teenagers, but I don't know. In my experience, people in their 20s are just old teenagers. right? They're old man teenagers. That's what people in their 20s are. They're barely adults yet. That's my experience. So I'm okay with them being in their 20s and acting like teenagers, because people in their 20s act like teenagers. But they're not even that deep into their 20s. Yeah. I I do like how much they fleshed out those characters in this game compared to Final Fantasy IV, where they were barely in it. They were like, so yeah, I appreciate those characters a lot more now thanks to this game. However, my whole experience with Final Fantasy IV, I will say this, has been a little tarnished by this game, and it's never going to go down as one of my favorite games in the series because of my experience with the After Years. And I wish that they put a little more care into the 3D Steam release of the game. It's no, this game's way too tedious. Especially when you're looking at it from a completionist perspective. And you can't even argue with me on that. This game's fucking tedious. And that would have been okay if I was playing it episode by episode as it released, but yeah. Sorry, I've been thinking about this for a little bit, and no, this game's been pissing me off. I've been told that all the mainline Final Fantasy games are released with polish, with and they don't put as much effort into the side ones, and this is the worst one. Generally, the other side games are pretty good, I hear. Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, that was a fucking good game. I really enjoyed doing that. I completed it. I got all the achievements, at least in the base games. People were upset that I didn't do the DLCs, but it's not. I'm just playing these side games like, I don't know. If one of the main games is this tedious, other than like I'm expecting the the MMORPGs to be a little tedious, but also it seems like it's got I've been told that the MMOs have good stories. At least Final Fantasy IV has a good story after you play the first 150 hours, I've been told. Then the story gets good. But I've heard Final Fantasy XI has really good stories. And I've heard that they actually have rebalanced Final Fantasy XI. I guess when it came out, you were meant to, I should change this to just chatting at this point. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. So yeah, just chatting. May as well. Just catting? That's funny. Okay, that's a little bit, more indicative of what I'm doing right now, but yes, so when Final Fantasy XI first came out, from what I've read, it was very grindy, but that was also because, it was an MMORPG and they were releasing things slowly. Again, it's kind of like episodic. And they wanted to push the social aspect of it more at that time. Although I've heard today it's an MMORPG, but it's kind of like still you're playing a one-player game, and they've rebalanced the game in the last within the last 20 years in order to make it more like a one-player game where you don't have to I've heard that they've done with Final Fantasy XI exactly what I'm saying they should have done with the After Years. and I've heard it's actually not. It's pretty good to get through on your own without grinding too much. Obviously, there's going to be grinding, but yeah, and I've heard that the stories in that game are brilliant. That's what I've heard. I've heard they're really good. So yeah, I'm I'm sorry that I won't be completing the After Years or even beating the After Years. Maybe once I'm done all the games, I'll come back. That's exactly what I said with Stranger in Paradise. I feel like it's more likely that I'll go back and do the Stranger in Paradise DLCs than it is that I'll finish this fucking game, though. And I don't feel too bad. Lots of people say to skip this game because it's bad, and I could not have been prepared for how bad it was. Like, I beat Final Fantasy II, and I thought that game was bad. This game is awful, and I'm not going to beat it. I'll be back tonight with Final Fantasy V. Hope everybody has a good rest of your day.